All rise. Judge Vanderby Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1055, Scott case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Mrs. Scott, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I am just really tired of my husband not doing things that he should be doing, such as spending quality time with me and our 17-year-old daughter.
Okay.
He's just not coming up to par, and frankly, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of it.
All right. So you all have a 17-year-old daughter.
Yes.
And you're tired of him not spending quality time with you and your daughter.
That's right.
I can totally understand that. Now, what does that have to do with me?
Well, I want a divorce.
You want a divorce?
All right, folks, let's dive into another intriguing case. Mrs. Scott steps forward, expressing frustration with her husband, claiming he doesn't spend enough quality time with her or their 17-year-old daughter. She's seeking both a divorce and child support. The judge listens attentively but quickly questions the validity of her claims. As the discussion unfolds, Mrs. Scott admits she's simply bored and feels their relationship has lost its spark. It becomes clear that this case is more about emotional dissatisfaction than financial neglect. With a no-nonsense approach, the judge sets the tone for what's ahead. Let's see how this delicate situation unfolds in court.
You want to put him on child support because of that?
Yes, obviously. I mean, he is the provider of our home, and absolutely, I want child support.
He's the provider of your home and you just want to get rid of him like that?
I just feel
Because
like,
you're being petty and in your feelings?
well, I feel like we've just grown apart, and I'm just tired of him not making me happy. He doesn't take me out. We don't do fun things anymore. And frankly, I'm bored.
Oh, okay. Mr. Scott, why are you boring this woman to death over here?
I'm not real sure why I'm here.
Honestly, I'm not sure why you're here either. It sounds like she's just in her feelings right now because you're not spending time with her. And that's not what court is for. We don't just place people on child support because we're in our feelings.
I recently retired. I'm tired. I worked 50 years and
Where did you retire from?
from the military.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you.
This man is tired. That's why he probably doesn't want to spend quality time all the time. Can you give him a break?
Well,
And sir, can you spend some more time with your 17-year-old daughter?
When she's home, I'm more than willing to do that, but she's 17 years old.
Right.
I mean, she has a life, friends, a phone, and I'm available.
I can definitely understand that. Understand that. Mrs. Scott, let's not be petty.
Scott lays out her grievances. Frustrated by her husband's lack of effort in their relationship and absence from their daughter's life, she admits she's bored and wants a divorce along with child support. The judge digs deeper, asking if Mr. Scott is still financially providing for the family. Mrs. Scott confirms he is, but insists he's failing to meet her emotional needs. She argues that a relationship requires excitement and effort to thrive, and she's not getting that from him. Tension rises as the judge challenges whether emotional dissatisfaction alone is a valid reason to bring this case to court.
There is no reason to come to court and divorce this man, place him on child support, especially if you say he's a provider. He seems like he's a good man, retired military. He takes care of you, obviously. You look beautiful. So I don't think this is the right route that you need to go. Most people that come in this court get put on child support because they either deserve to be put on it or they were doing something they didn't have any business doing when it comes down to not taking care of their kids. So I just wouldn't want to put this man on child support just because, like I said, you're in your feelings.
Your Honor, I really don't feel like I'm in my feelings because it's important in a relationship for there to be wonderful things happening. We have to find ways to keep our relationship healthy and strong and moving forward. We can't just stand still
Now I
and
feel
be
like a counselor.
stagnant. I mean, he's got to come up, he's got to do more.
Mr. Scott, can you assure Mrs. Scott that you're going to do more so you do not have to come in this courtroom and be placed on child support for a 17-year-old child?
Mr. Scott, a retired military veteran, steps forward, confused about why he's in court. He explains that after 50 years of service, he's simply exhausted. The judge empathizes but reminds Mrs. Scott that court isn't the place to address personal grievances. Mr. Scott assures the judge he's willing to spend more time with his daughter, but points out that she's 17 and has her own life. He also emphasizes that he has always been the provider and continues to fulfill that role. The judge acknowledges his efforts and questions the need for child support in this situation, especially for a nearly independent teenager.
I think her concern is it cannot solely be a burden for me. We have to work together.
I agree. I agree.
Yes.
You like that? I like that. That touched my heart.
I do love him.
Okay, and he loves you too. So, can I go ahead and dismiss this case and put people on child support that need to be on here?
Yes.
Thank you. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The judge acknowledges Mr. Scott's dedication, praising his military service and his role as a provider. She urges Mrs. Scott to reconsider her approach, emphasizing that court is not the place to resolve emotional dissatisfaction. Instead of granting child support, the judge encourages both parties to work on their relationship, reminding them that a successful marriage requires effort from both sides. She firmly dismisses the case, refusing to place Mr. Scott on child support for a 17-year-old. Her final words are a mix of tough love and heartfelt advice. Don't come to court just because you're in your feelings. Relationships take work. Court isn't the answer to boredom or neglect. Cliplist's judge reflects on the case, emphasizing that court is meant for serious issues like child neglect or financial irresponsibility, not petty disputes or emotional dissatisfaction. She reminds viewers that filing unnecessary cases wastes time and resources. Instead, she stresses the importance of communication and effort in relationships, urging couples to address their issues outside of the courtroom. Marriage requires work, and not every problem needs legal intervention. The episode ends with a call to action. If you know someone facing similar struggles, encourage them to resolve their differences through conversation, not court. After all, every decision made here impacts a child's future.